Imagine you're given two choices. Option 1, you receive 1 million euros every day. Option 2, you receive just 1 euro cent on the first day, but the amount doubles every day for the next 30 days. Which one would you choose? Most people would probably take the 1 million euros. But the correct answer might surprise you. After 30 days, that single cent would grow to more than 10 million euros. That's the fascinating power of compound interest. At first, its growth is almost invisible, so small that many people underestimate it. But once it reaches a tipping point, the growth accelerates far beyond what most of us would expect. The same principle applies to wealth. Truly wealthy people understand that wealth rarely grows in a straight line. Instead, it grows like a snowball, slow and unimpressive at first, but larger and faster over time, eventually becoming something remarkable. And the force behind that process is compound interest. Hello and welcome to the ehamarkets Academy. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful concepts in finance, the ability to turn small savings into significant wealth. Compound interest. So, what is the difference between simple interest and compound interest? Let's look at a simple example. Suppose you invest 1,000 euros and earn a 10% annual return. Under simple interest, your return is always calculated based on the original 1,000 euros principal. In the first year, you earn 100 euros. In the second year, you earn another 100 euros. And in the third year, it's still 100 euros. No matter how much profit has accumulated in the account, the calculation is always based on the original investment. As a result, after 10 years, you've earned a total of 1,000 euros in profit, bringing your account value to 2,000 euros. This type of growth is linear. The amount you earn each year remains exactly the same. Now let's look at compound interest. The key feature of compound interest is that every gain is added back to your principal and begins generating returns of its own. In other words, you're not only making your money work for you, you're making your past profits work for you as well. In the first year, you earn 100 euros, bringing your account balance to 1,100 euros. In the second year, the 10% return is calculated on 1,100 euros instead of 1,000 euros, so your profit increases to 110 euros. By the third year, your account reaches 1,210 euros, and your annual profit grows again to 121 euros. Notice that the return rate never changes, it's still 10%. What changes is the size of the capital generating those returns. And that's the essence of compound interest. Each round of gains becomes the foundation for future growth. If you continue earning a 10% annual return, your account would grow to approximately 2,594 euros after 10 years. Compared to the 2,000 euros generated under simple interest, the difference is only 594 euros. But that's after just 10 years. Extend the timeline to 20, 30, or even 40 years, and the gap becomes dramatically larger. That's why the real value of compound interest isn't about making more money in the short term. It's about turning time into your greatest ally. Like a snowball rolling downhill, growth starts slowly and may seem insignificant. But as the snowball gets larger, each rotation gathers more snow than the last. That's why experienced investors often emphasize that while returns matter, time is often the most underestimated variable in investing. Because time is what allows compound interest to do its work. Now that we understand compound interest, let's look at its relationship with investing. Many people think investing is about making quick money. Some even view it as a shortcut to getting rich overnight. But for successful investors, investing is not about chasing one big win. Its true purpose is to harness the power of compounding. Investing is simply the tool. Compounding is the engine that drives long-term wealth creation. Whether you're trading stocks, indices, or Forex, compounding works when profits remain invested and continue participating in future growth. If every profitable trade is immediately withdrawn, your capital base never grows. But when profits remain in the account, those gains can generate additional gains in the future. Over time, your capital expands, and the effects of compounding become increasingly powerful. Warren Buffett once said, "Life is like a snowball. The important thing is finding wet snow and a really long hill." The wet snow represents investments that can generate consistent returns. The long hill represents time. And in investing, substantial wealth is rarely created by a single successful trade. More often, it's the result of steady growth compounded over decades. So how can ordinary people use compound interest to build wealth? The good news is that the concept is simple. The challenge is applying it consistently. First, start early. Many people believe they need a large amount of money before they can begin investing. But the most important variable in compounding isn't capital, it's time. Instead of waiting until you have more money, start with what you have today. Set aside a fixed percentage of your income and invest regularly through weekly or monthly contributions. Even if you're only investing a few dozen euros at a time, time can amplify the power of compounding. Second, stay consistent. Compounding doesn't only come from investment returns, it also comes from continuously adding capital. Whether markets are rising or falling, regular contributions increase the amount of money participating in future growth. When markets rise, your existing investments appreciate. When markets pull back, the same amount of money can often buy assets at lower prices. This means you don't need to perfectly predict market tops and bottoms. By investing consistently, you gradually build your position across different market conditions. Over the long run, this can reduce the impact of poor timing decisions while increasing your participation in future growth. Third, be patient. One of the biggest challenges with compound interest is that the results are rarely impressive at the beginning. Many people give up after a few years because they don't see dramatic progress. But compounding needs time. Its true power only becomes visible after years of consistent accumulation. Ultimately, compounding isn't about predicting the market's next move. It's about discipline. Start early, invest consistently, stay patient, and let time become your most valuable asset. Understanding compound interest isn't difficult. The important part is taking action, because the power of compounding only reveals itself through action and consistency. If you're looking for a platform to begin your investing and compounding journey, ehamarkets could be a great place to start. With ehamarkets, you can access global markets including Forex, Commodities, and Indices, all from a single platform. And you don't need a large amount of capital to get started. The platform offers an intuitive trading experience along with educational resources designed to help you understand the markets and build your investing knowledge. If you're completely new to trading, consider starting with a free demo account. Practice your strategies, learn the platform, and develop your skills in a risk-free environment. And when you're ready, you can move on to a live account and apply what you've learned in real market conditions. Click the link in the video description to download the ehamarkets app. Take the first step today, and let time and compounding work for your future. Wealth benefits from compounding. Knowledge does too. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.